This is the holographic shield, exactly how it is placed on the sky. Using electromagnetic energy or wave or technology. They know how to look at that tube that goes vertical right there. That tube actually passed through the sun in real, for real. Every planet, moon, anything has that tube. Any celestial body anywhere has that tube, those tubes. But the horizontal ones have the shield, the holographic shield that they have placed. And look, it matches perfectly with their faces too. Look, the two eyes, boom. And the two eyes on this side where it's too dark. Check it out right there. You're looking at practically at that structure above the sky. Wow. And this is only a simple method of looking at it. It's intensifying the color a little bit. Just the color, just a little bit. Check it out. It revealed immediately that's why he could see the sun directly and it didn't bother him. Look, it's blocking the sunlight. Now look at the tube that is passing through the sun vertically. Look at that. Boom. This is practically looking at them directly in their environment. This is how they control us. They have wrapped around the entire planet one huge membrane that is not visible with normal, with your eyes. Nevertheless, we can see shit. But with electro-optical devices, cameras, infrared, ultraviolet, near and extreme, that can be seen. You can see that with that. We aid. The unaided eye cannot see a thing. Look, there's a reptile head right there. A smaller one right here, protruding. Another one right there. But you can see smaller figures. It's like you're looking into another world, but it's right there above our heads. It's not on the space and it's not on the immediate sky, but it's in between. A higher altitude. And that's what I think the chemtrails are done for, to map that structure. So they make believe that, oh, we're just messing up we're just mapping the ground. Yeah, the ground too. When you bounce right away, then you can see what's deep underground using radar and X-ray technology, both of them, from above, from satellites. What do you think? The Air Force is sitting on their asses? No, man, they've been busy in the last 4 years. That stealth technology was already in place since 1950. Imagine. The first craft, imagine, the Horton brothers already had work on carbon sprinkling some kind of carbon on the delta, the wing that they built. That's where the B-2 bomber came from, the Horton wing, captured after World War II. The Russians didn't get to that. These guys got there first, but that's because of all the scientists that defected to the United States during the war, to the Allies, well, mainly Britain and United States. And since United States has the money and the manpower, they decide, well, we go to the States and we continue our work with you guys. We give you what we got. As long as you let us live, free and nice like you do. They never had ill intent towards the Americans. They knew that this country was going to be the power in the future. But they really didn't know that the entire world is ruled by a society. Society of assholes, elites that are keeping us in a prison, practically in a plantation. This is when the guys say, I can look at the sun, it doesn't hurt. Well, that's why. Look at the shield. A badass shield, and Air Force doesn't have that technology, believe me. These people are far from having that kind of technology. But they are aware that shit exists. Some girl wrote me that she knew an Air Force guy that told them that they knew of the structures in the sky. So that tells me right there that talking about the United States Air Force. You're talking about China or Russia, third world country shit. No. Look at that. That's how the shield is spread out for as far as it is. As far as the eye can see, that's how it is. I've seen this already long time ago in the Puerto Rico cloud, the hexagonal cloud that was covered by a vertical and horizontal ring that was hexagonal. No cloud can be like that, impossible. And sure enough, when I intensify the color, I saw, and there were reptile faces on our heads. They build their craft with these heads that move around, and they look at things. It's like it's not their sonar. It's like a combination of sonar and electro-optical devices that they use to zero on whatever object they want, objective they want. That's the reality that people can know, digest that shit. They say, oh, you are just tripping big time. Well, really? Well, look at every storm and thunderstorm and shit. You see a craft there, just like Dr. Norman Berggruen say, and rename makers of Saturn. Anybody that thinks he knows this shit, if he doesn't speak about that old man, doesn't know nothing. Period. He's the only top scientist on NASA that exposed the truth. And he showed in several pictures of the Apollo 12 how this entity imitated another astronaut to the Apollo 12 crew. It was a third astronaut a quarter mile away planting a fake flag, and it wasn't an astronaut, it was just an imitation. And he examined the image with a microscope, and he pointed at the creatures surrounding the so-called astronaut. And then they imitated or tried to imitate the landing module, made a crappy imitation using the shit and trick of light and shadows And then after a little while, it turned into something grotesque and weird, and he pointed again with arrows. Anybody that wants to know what the deal is, you have to watch Ringmakers of Saturn and read the book and listen to the interview in Project Camelot. Other than that, you ain't got no business researching shit. You don't know a thing. I'm sorry for you, Sean, but that's not a little Project Aurora spy plane shit. Nah, that doesn't cut it. The little chemtrail, the craft feed off of that. No, papa. This is what the deal is. They have a freaking membrane around the entire planet. A holographic shield that create whatever they want. Storms, earthquake, you name it. Look at that now. Check it out. It is right now they're transferring, major transferring. Look, there's two prongs sticking out of here. That's the craft edges. Very visible. Look at that. Very visible. Look at that, my goodness, and look at that. Check it out, man. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Magnetized vapor. This guy had the best video I've seen of crab hiding in clouds. Nothing because the camera is a professional camera. I saw it. I saw the silhouette of what it looked like. No, man, that's not a cheap camera. That's why the image is so crispy. And if it wasn't a professional camera, a shitty camera would have failed already. That's why he could keep recording. Even so, they tried to mess the camera up by applying electromagnetic energy to it, electromagnetic field. Look at that. You're looking at the inside of that under the belly of the craft. Check it out, the glitches on that thing. That's the real craft right there behind that cloud, bullshit cloud. Look at the reptile heads right there. Another one right here. That looks like the propulsion system too.